Following their second consecutive World Championship victory, T1's efforts to secure their storied second dynasty centered around players Zeus, Choi Woo-jae, Oner, Moon Hyun-jun, Faker, Lee Sang-hyuk, Gumayusi, Lee Min-hyung, and Keria Ryu Min Seok, collectively known as ZFGK, ultimately failed to come to fruition. Late into the evening of November 19th, T1 revealed the final piece of the off-season puzzle via their official social media channels. The organization announced the end of their contract negotiations with Zeus, Choi Woo-jae, alongside the signing of Hanwha Life Esports top laner Doran, Choi Hyun-jun. Doran's contract is set for 1 + 1 years, 1 year plus 1 year option. Media outlet OSEN interviewed key figures, including T1 executives involved in the negotiations with Zeus Choi Woo-jae, to piece together the details of the disagreement, its origins, and the intricate process leading to Zeus leaving the team. After their world's victory, T1, led by COO Ahn Woong Ki, Josh Ahn, and General Manager Hyun, sequentially negotiated with 4 of the members as Faker is already signed until November 2025. Keria Ryu Min Seok was the first to renew, followed by Oner Moon Hyun-jun and Gumayusi Lee Min-hyung. The enthusiasm of T1 fans during this period was extraordinary as fans assumed ZFGK to get back together for another run at a third straight World Championship. Pre-orders for T1's 2024 World Championship merchandise far exceeded expectations, providing additional motivation for the organization, including COO Josh Ahn, to push for full renewals. COO Ahn stated, "The fans' overwhelming interest in the world's merchandise demonstrated their heartfelt wish for the entire team to re-sign, expressing the organization's determination to secure these contracts. However, as expected for the off-season's most coveted free agent, Zeus, the negotiations were far from smooth. T1 reportedly made 3 offers to Zeus. One of the offers included a slight increase from his previous salary but proposed a 3 + 1 year, 3 years plus 1 year option term, reflecting T1's intention for a long-term commitment. While the term was exceptional compared to the contracts of Keria, 2 years, Oner, 2 years, and Gumayusi, 1 year. Differences over financial terms ultimately led Zeus to test the market. Inevitably, other teams vied for the highly sought-after free agent. As soon as the free agent market opened, significant offers poured in. Negotiations between Zeus and T1 were initially scheduled for the morning of the 19th, but were postponed at the request of his agent. The agent's perspective differed from T1's. "We had not finalized the meeting schedule, but we maintained open communication with T1. We conveyed our final proposal to T1, but positive outcomes were not forthcoming," the agent explained. Despite diverging views and postponed meetings, remote negotiations continued. In an effort to persuade the player directly, General Manager Hyun and COO Josh Ahn even traveled to Incheon, where Zeus resides, to continue discussions in person. While T1 significantly narrowed the salary offer compared to rivals, they could not reconcile differences over contract terms. Ultimately, the matter was decided before further negotiations could close the gap. Sources revealed that T1 proposed either a 1 year or 1 + 1, 1 year plus 1 year option contract in light of the increasing financial offer. However, Zeus's camp sought a 2-year term. "We never made counteroffers during the negotiations," the agent clarified. The initial offer from T1 was, in our view, unacceptable. While the final offer was slightly higher than the previous year's salary, we had consistently informed T1 that we intended to test the market rather than engage in further talks. We set 3 p.m. as the final deadline and waited for T1's response until 3:40 p.m. Although the financial terms aligned to some degree, the difference in contract length was significant. T1 stated, "Even though the 3 p.m. deadline was unilaterally imposed, we continued to push for negotiations, personally traveling to Incheon and reaching out until the very end. However, the agent communicated to us their refusal to proceed further." Ultimately, Zeus accepted an offer from another organization, presumed to be HLE, shortly after 3:40 p.m. While it's unclear if his decision was due to dissatisfaction with T1's 1-year offer, by the time T1 representatives arrived in Incheon after 4 p.m., the deal had already been finalized. As a free agent, Zeus had every right to choose the terms most favorable to him. Still, One can't help but wonder if the agent extending the deadline slightly could have led to a farewell that was, at the very least, amicable. Instead, the concern remains that this departure may be remembered as bitter, not beautiful, a regretful end to a remarkable chapter.